E-bikes are not the future. They're already here. Sales are through the roof. Cities are adapting. People pretty much everywhere are realizing that e-bikes are just better. So today we're going to talk about why. What is so attractive about e-bikes and why are they projected to grow so much in the next handful of years? So first, let's talk about numbers. In 2019, around just over 250,000 e-bikes were sold, about 263,000 e-bikes. And by 2022, that number quadrupled to over 1.1 million e-bikes sold in the US. And if we talk about globally, the market's supposed to be a $44 billion industry by 2029. To put it simply, people are skipping public transportation, selling their cars, and switching to e-bikes. So next, let's talk about why e-bikes are taking over. Traffic is getting worse, it seems like, by the day. And people who live in the city or in a small town don't even need to drive anymore. An e-bike can get up to 20 to 28 miles an hour, which is about the average speed you'd be doing in your car anyway. But now you don't have to deal with traffic, you don't have to deal with lights. I don't even drive to work anymore. I ride my e-bike and I get here in about the same amount of time as I do in my car, and I save money on gas. People are coming to the same realization. Speaking of gas, e-bikes obviously don't require any gas at all. So it's kind of a no-brainer if you're looking at cutting your costs down when you know that you're not commuting as much. Even if you keep your car to do long distance drives or maybe big grocery runs, an e-bike is still a great way to save money in the long run because you're using a lot less gas. And it does not cost very much to charge up your e-bike. There's obviously a factor of sustainability too. People want to be more green. Sure, there's a big argument about the sustainability of the batteries that they use, but overall it is better and it is more sustainable than fossil fuel cars. Especially because, and another reason, is that tech is getting better year after year. Bikes are becoming lighter, they're being able to go further. Batteries are being able to go further and longer. You know, they used to have lead acid batteries on e-bikes that weighed like 80 pounds. Just the battery alone. So who's making this shift happen? Well, I think as people are realizing the benefits of e-bikes, some of these big companies that are coming up and companies that I personally work with and that we sell here in my store, Rad, Trek, Aventon, Specialized, these guys are all seeing this switch over to electric bikes. This purist mindset that e-bikes are cheating is slowly shifting, and people are realizing how much of a benefit they can be, and for shops, how much more profitable they can be by carrying, servicing, and providing electric bikes to their customers. We're also seeing governments catch on. There's been more regulations and less gray areas, which is actually a good thing. We want these bikes to be restricted and not banned. There are even some states offering e-bike tax incentives, which is huge. And take a look at your nearest city. Look at how many people, especially food delivery drivers, are using e-bikes rather than their cars. So it's easy to see this momentum is not slowing down. So what's next for e-bikes? But basically what we can expect as we move forward, we should see cheaper and more efficient batteries with longer ranges. Like I said before, we're going to see a lot more laws and also incentives. We're going to see more restrictions and heavier regulations on e-bikes, where you can't ride, what classifies an e-bike versus what doesn't, what kind of speed limits, what kind of enforcement are we going to do. These are all questions that are going to be answered as well in the next handful of years. So at this point, e-bikes aren't just the alternative. They're a real option to help people live and commute. This is the next level of transportation. If you want to see more e-bikes, make sure to subscribe. We've got some great videos coming out all about electric bikes, from reviews to news and everything in between. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you think I've earned it, it helps a ton, and we can keep continuing to make these videos. Peace.